Previously on Sailing Bohemia. We raced north to Punta Chivato alongside 4 other boats.
The trick to racing is you need to be watching what they are doing.
We went ashore to explore, only to find our destination in ruins. Fortunately, luck was on our side, and we stumbled upon a great meal and beer supply. We're not racing today. We decided to retire from our racing career, at least while we're with these folks, because I don't think we're going to win any for the foreseeable future. They've all got bigger boats. It's not fair. We decided to drown our sorrows with our racing defeat the other day. We had some beers on Bohemia last night, and we're feeling a little bit worse for wear right now. So it's all I can take is the bright sun and concentrating on where we're going, and occasionally trimming some sails, but I'm looking forward to getting them set and sitting down with a cup of tea. Back to our normal cruising routine, I think. We were bound for nearby town Santa Rosalia. After a brief stopover on Isla San Marcos, we were back on our way.
Great news! So we've decided to go to Santa Rosalia, to the marina there. We figured that we haven't been to a marina now since the end of February. So it's about the time that we plug in for a week, really wash the boat down. Got a couple of boat projects to complete as well. Properly reprovision and enjoy a bit of the town as well. So really looking forward to it. And I hear that there is a swimming pool in the marina as well, so hopefully it's going to be more bearable, because on daily basis, yeah, the heat is cranking up. So I don't expect there to be much wind, so hopefully the pool will compensate for that.
So in this episode of Motoring Bohemia, we are clocked up to 2000 RPM and going at 5.4 knots. It's very comfortable. We have 3/4 of a tank of gas in the front and a full tank in the back. There's no wind, so we're just heading over. It's about 10 miles to the marina, to Santa Rosalia. Very much looking forward to getting there, and it should take us, no more than an hour and a half to get in there. We've done very well on not motoring this season so far. Touch wood, so we don't feel too guilty about burning a few gallons just to get in today. So there is some wind after all. As soon as we got out the lee of our anchorage, then it really came in. So we got about 10 knots apparent, which is plenty to sail in with. So time to kill the engine. I'm really not happy. I've been really struggling with the sail trim right now. And our friend Makani, who's coming to the marina with us for a while, is gaining on us by about a knot. So it's not good. Every time we sail with these guys, they end up overtaking us. Our only hope is to wake up at midnight the day before and get an early start on them. Or unexpectedly leave at a moment's notice. We'll have to start getting cunning now.
Or sabotaging their boat.
There you go.
That's the spirit. Where's the drill?
So we're just talking about this. We're coming in now, and docking is going to be quite interesting for Bohemia's fearless crew because we haven't done it for 4 months now. It's been a while. If we had to drop the hook in the marina, that'd be much easier. I might just do that. That's plan B. The marina must have heard our fears and sent the entire staff out to the small pontoon to take our lines. We used our time at the dock to give Bohemia a much-needed scrub and catch up on boat chores. Like many marinas in Mexico, this small facility was run by the government in order to seed tourism in the area. The facilities were great and the prices very reasonable. Santa Rosalia is a small mining town founded after copper ore was discovered in the 1860s. Within 20 years, French entrepreneurs had bought the mining rights and shipped in machinery and labourers from around the world. This unique heritage is still visible today, with the town having a European flair, complete with its French bakery and steel church designed by Gustave Eiffel. We explored the town and re-provisioned heavily for our next month of remote cruising in the northern Sea of Cortez. Early start today, but we get to watch the beautiful sunrise, so that's got its perks. We are doing a big jump, the biggest jump we've done since reaching La Paz, I believe. We're attempting to do 75 miles in one very long day. We're headed from Santa Rosalia, which is just behind me, up to San Francisquito, which is the start of really the next little cruising ground in the Sea of Cortez, and this is really far north now. So we're watching all the miles that we did on the Pacific coast being slowly undone at the moment. It should be nice. It's apparently beautiful up there. The sea and the wildlife just gets better as you go. So we have a light wind at the moment. We should have the wind with us for most of the day until late into this evening. And so we're willing to turn the engine on when we lose it then. We're just getting ourselves away from the land at the moment. Santa Rosalia and this bit of the coastline is a bit of a wind hole. So we're getting ourselves out toward the middle of the sea so we can hopefully get some stable breeze to fill our sails all the way up there.
And I'm in a morning coma. Need 3 of those before I can be functional. I'm going to be clutching this pillow and sipping this coffee until the wind comes. And then I need to change sides so that I'm not healing.
The swell this morning is something else. Only in the Sea of Cortez does it get just this steep and close together. I don't know why. There's a lot of fetch, but it's nothing like the ocean. It's really throwing our sails, especially our spinnaker, all over the place. It was turning into a frustrating sail, without enough wind to stop the boat from bouncing around, but plenty somewhere south of us to whip up the sea and stop us from flying the sails. To make matters worse for the captain, it looked like breakfast service was about to take a hit.
I'm definitely not going down below in this and cooking breakfast. It's the only time I start to feel a bit unwell, when I go down below and start cooking and smelling all the food. So I gave the captain an ultimatum. Once we turn so that the swell is behind us, that's when he's gonna get his breakfast. Otherwise I'm on strike. The swell is really insane. The captain is down below. For the first time ever, he's not feeling good. He's a bit seasick, and that's something because he hasn't been seasick at all for all the time we've been sailing. So there you go, the Sea of Cortez got him. We've got about 5-foot swells, but at 4 seconds period. So that's not very nice at all. And strangely, I'm feeling great. Yay!
Fortunately, the wind filled in and we were able to keep the sails full again. Perhaps even a little too full, as we were about to find out. Oh my god, we just surfed down a wave at 9.5 knots. That's unheard of for our small little Bohemia. She's going really well. The wind is built. We're borderline overpowered now with the spinnaker and the main up. But we are doing amazing speed. We just need to keep an eye on it, and if she rounds up too much, we need to be prepared to take the spinnaker down and swap it for the Genoa. But so far, all good.
I don't think we will have to wash the bottom of the boat. The swell and speed will do the job for us.
Oh my god, that was so overpowered. I was just saying earlier we should be thinking about taking the spinnaker down. 5 minutes after I said that, we got a strong gust, grounded straight up into the wave as we were surfing down it. And well, nothing bad happened, but you know, it was a bit disconcerting. I haven't really had those moments in the Sea of Cortez, or not many of them. So now we had to douse the spinnaker in a hurry. We put the engine on to do it the lazy way and motored into the wind to really reduce it. Socked it as quick as we could and rolled out the Genoa, which we should have done probably about 20 minutes earlier. Even with the sail area reduced, there was plenty of wind power to go around, and Bohemia charged north, getting us to our destination just in time to watch the beautiful sunset.
Oh my god, we are here after 15 hours of sailing. Finally arriving to the anchorage. Now this is what I call anchoring in style.
What an anchoring experience. It was worth the horrible swell and some of the mishaps on the way up here. It made it all worthwhile to be welcomed in here by dolphins. Oh, they're still here. It's just incredible. Join us next time on Sailing Bohemia, where we explore the beautiful Bahia San Francisquito, taking in the sea life, the scenery, and our first thunderstorm of the summer. The first big storm we see coming behind us. We enjoy a few sundowners and a beach bonfire with friends. And we continue our journey north and set sail for the next destination, Isla Partida. Special thanks in this episode go to our latest patrons for their generous contributions to Bohemia's cocktail bar. Thank you to Dean and Bentley, who live in New York and are planning an epic sail over to Australia and New Zealand in the future. Thank you to Paul and Valerie from Washington, who are set to cast off the lines on their big trip into the Pacific in the coming years. And thank you to Aaron. Aaron, I'm sorry we don't know where you're from, but thank you so much, and here's to you all. If you enjoyed this episode, then please don't forget to tell YouTube all about it by liking the video, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel. See you next time!